He makes about 1-3 per contest. Number 12 is Blake Munson. Munson is the point guard on this team. He wears number 12, averages 11 points a game. And the big guy in the middle is Lyman Simmons. Simmons wears number 20, averaging 18.3 points per game. He also can step out on occasion and hit the three-pointer, Mike. And the fifth starter for the Snow Canyon Warriors is number 10. That is Walker Morrison. Morrison at 7 points a game. He makes 23 threes so far this year. So
should be a good one. Here we go. Excited for this one.
Both these teams over 100 three-pointers made on the year, Mike. So expect the balls to be flying high. Center jump now. It's being Munson against Simmons. And it is Munson that got up there quicker and got the jump. And we are underway. Region 9 basketball here on KDXU. Brought to you by the Luke Udy team. We'll talk about them more in just a minute. It is man-to-man defense right now. And right away, a holding foul called on Isaac Lyon as Landek tried to make a cut down the lane.
Well, we can see that what we talked about at the beginning is somebody's got to get in his back pocket. Maybe Isaac Lyon crawled in that time. He got a little push from behind.
So, 13 seconds in, we get a foul already. Now, Holmes has it. Goes to the right side to Vandermeide. And then out to Landek. Landek being hounded right now by Isaac Lyon. They switch on the screen, so Landek in the corner being guarded now by Pilatus. They go in the high post to Munson. Munson outside to Holmes. Holmes holds on, gets a screen from Munson, drives in a lane, leads it for him, and a little too far on the lead pass on the pick and roll, and it goes out of bounds. Snow Canyon ball.
Quoting from my good friends, Andy Griffin, that was like a Cadillac try with a Volkswagen ending there. Didn't quite happen the way they wanted it.
45 seconds in, no points on the board. This tempo does favor, in my mind, Snow Canyon. Pilatus with the catch, had a three, didn't take it. Goes inside to Simmons. Simmons, little turnaround. Ball is hacked away, gets it back, puts it up and in over Munson. And Snow Canyon takes a 2-0 lead.
There's a good job right there by Lyman Simmons. He went in, the ball was knocked out. And he goes, and went right back, got it, laid it in.
Back to the post now on the other end. It is Munson, spin move on Simmons. Can't get a shot away, goes back outside to Landek on the angle left. Landek, step back three is no good. Rebound ripped out of there by the Blake Munson, the littlest guy on the floor. Got the board, Mike.
Yeah, got in good position there. Got the backside rebound. Here come the Warriors.
Sophomore Munson holds on. He's being guarded outside by Reggie Newby. Hands off to Pilatus, skip pass over to Isaac Lyon. Lyon a screen from Pilatus, or from Simmons rather, can't get a shot away. Back to Simmons, tries a three. Oh, got it, Team Diotto three for Lyman Simmons.
Whoa, Simmons 5, and the other guy's nothing right now. He's got all the points.
Simmons 5, the other 9 guys nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody else has scored. Desert Hills with the ball. Holmes tries to drive, he's cut off. Goes outside to Newby. Newby drives on Pilatus, stops, leaves it for Munson. It's a turnover. A little high and behind the big guy, he can't handle it.
Yeah, Munson was already looking up for the rebound. Didn't know the ball was hitting him in the back of the head.
Pilatus with a runner off the glass, slapping the backboard as Munson. No basket interference called. Holmes goes coast to coast, misses the shot, rebound, lost out of bounds. It'll go back to the Thunder. Mike, this is a call refs in high school don't make very often. When you slap the backboard on a shot, it should be an automatic goaltending and a basket good.
I agree. I fully expected the whistle to come out. It did not.
Maybe it didn't affect the shot much, but it doesn't matter. You slap the backboard on an attempted shot, it should be a goaltend. Right now, Thunder working the offense. Vandermeide goes left side to Newby. Now high post to Munson. Munson looks around, gives it to a cutting Holmes and threw it too far. Holmes didn't see it until it was too late, and it was out in front of him and out of bounds.
Right now, the timing is off for the Desert Hills Thunder. They've had a couple of guys in good position. Actually, nice move without the ball, but the passes just haven't been there.
5-0 Snow Canyon early on here. The Warriors with the lead and the basketball. Blake Munson gets it over to Simmons. Another three for the big guy, and he got it. 2 threes. Those are numbers 11 and 12 on the year for Lyman Simmons.
He says, I'll take it out here, guys. I don't need to go in there and get beat up underneath anymore.
8-0 Warriors on top. Ball thrown away again, and unable to save it is Pilatus. And Pilatus says, I didn't touch it, though. I never touched the ball. Referee's not buying what he said.
No, he wasn't, was he? I thought Pilatus hit it. I thought that was a pretty easy call by the
I thought he
official.
did too, but I know we're a long way from the ball.
We are indeed.
Right now it is 8-0. Snow Canyon on top. Landek catch and shoot three, and he got one at the other end. A Team D auto three for Mason Landek.
See, but he is such a quick catch and release kind of guy. He no more than touched that ball. He was into the jump shot, knocking it down.
So 8-3 is our count. Munson has it in the forecourt on this direction. Pass outside. Lyon wanted the three, faked it, goes back out to Pilatus. This time, Munson is out there saying, I'm not going to let you have that three anymore. Make it one shame on you, make it twice shame on me. He was out for the third time. Pilatus drives in the lane, kicking the corner to Lyon. Lyon three out of the corner is good, but wipe it away. Offensive foul on the pass off.
Yeah, that's that's tough. I mean, the guy comes in, makes a pretty good look. He looks to the corner, gets a perfect pass off to the wide side, but he wasn't watching, ran right over one of the defenders.
I don't know if Matt can hear me. Matt, can you hear me right now? They're saying on the video feed the scoreboard is not working. I don't know if you can do anything about that or not. Desert Hills has the ball. Yeah, no, you take care of your first job first, and that's the camera. We'll get the scoreboard fixed in a minute. 8-3 is the count. Snow Canyon at home with the lead. Hard drive, Landek tries to give it off to Munson, goes to the floor, and is picked up by the Warriors. Another turnover for D Hills. They got a lot of them, 4 or 5 here early, Mike.
Yeah, but give a little credit to the defense of the Warriors. They're really packing it down low, not allowing any of those wide open passing lanes.
3.5 left here in the first quarter. Another catch and shoot three, and oh my goodness, the big fella is feeling it, Mike.
Hello, look at him go down.
3 threes for Lyman Simmons, and it is 11-3. All 11 points by number 20, Lyman Simmons. Holmes in the lane, little fader, no good. It's an air ball. Another, I guess you can call that a missed shot or a turnover, either way. Now a three at the other end, and coming out hard on the three is Holmes, and he fouls Pilatus, who will get 3 free throws.
So Peyton Holmes, fouls on the three-point attempt. Pilatus goes to the charity stripe. Warriors up right now 11-3 with just 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Strong defensive first quarter for Snow Canyon.
Free throws, Pilatus we know is a good free throw shooter. He hits the front end. In fact, you know what? I did their game the other day. He made in the first quarter, he got fouled on a three and made all 3.
Wow.
Yeah,
well,
so
see what happens.
Something
here,
in common here, yeah. And he makes the second one.
2 for 2 right now.
13-3 Snow Canyon. Coach Allred going to make a couple of moves, bring some young guys in. In is Lincoln Holmes, little brother to Peyton.
Yeah.
Also Nate McMillan joins the fray.
And Brenton Childs in for the Snow Canyon Warriors.
And how about that?
3 for
Pilatus
3.
makes all 3 free throws. It's 14-3.
Double-digit lead, 11-point lead right now by the Snow Canyon Warriors.
Landek tries a 3 at the other end, way outside, and he matches with the Team D auto 3 for the Thunder.
Well, we talked about what he can do, and he's doing it, and that's just simply unfair. He doesn't even get close to the 3 line, and he lets it go.
14-6 is the count. In the corner is Pilatus. Pilatus getting a screen from Simmons. Stop and pop. He's going to try another 3. He gets it, but we got a traveling call on the pass off by Pilatus.
I think he turned to look to get the pass off, and somebody was stepped into the passing lane, and I think it's a good call. He drugged the foot trying to get it around him.
Coach Allred for Snow Canyon, or for Desert Hills. Coach Meacham for Snow Canyon calling the signals on the sideline. Landek is cut off, goes inside to Munson, too high. Tried to get it to the big guy, but threw it high and hard. Pilatus at the other end, a transition 3, no good. Offensive rebound, big fella, Simmons. Simmons in double teams outside, gives it to Lyon. Lyon drives in the lane. Back to Pilatus, another 3, heat check? Not this time, but an offensive rebound by Isaac Lyon.
So he's human, what you're saying, huh?
Yeah, he finally missed a shot. 14-6 is the count. Snow Canyon leading Desert Hills. Munson, stop and pop 3. Landek competes, and then Landek gets a rebound on the shot off the back iron. Landek in the forecourt, stop and pop the other end, and his is good. Landek starting to warm up, and he makes a little motion to the Snow Canyon bench as if to say, you can't guard me. Timeout on the floor. It is a 30 timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back. We're back at Snow Canyon High School. Warriors start off hot. 3 threes made by their big guy, Lyman Simmons. And now starting to warm up is Mason Landeck. Landeck, who leads the state in scoring, has 3 threes. He has all 9 points for the Thunder.
And he's just uncanny. Those are not just shots. Those are way outside shots, and he can hit them from anywhere on the court.
Childs goes down in the lane, no call. Now Simmons spins, a little runner, and he gets it to Childs. Childs bump, no harm, no foul, and he gets a layup in.
Nice job by Childs that time. Went inside, did a little head and shoulders fake, got his man up, and laid it up underneath him.
Landeck kicks in the corner. Lincoln Holmes can't get a shot away. Now they'll reset. Keegan Munson way outside and now half court as Landeck rubs the dirt off the bottom of his shoe, gets a Newby in the corner. 3 by Newby. Another 3, a Team Diallo 3 by Reggie Newby.
Maybe that's all you're supposed to shoot in this game. I don't know, because Desert Hills has got 4 buckets, 4 threes.
Boy, back in the day, Mike, pick a ball. 3s were worth 2 and 2s were worth 1. If that were the case today, this game would be crazy. Simmons gets it inside, can't get it to go. Tip up by Childs, no good. Tip up by Simmons, no good. Gets it back and puts it in. Simmons has brought his A game tonight.
I like what we're seeing from that man. He went in there and just kept banging, finally got the bucket.
Munson tries a jump hook at the other end. That's no good. We're going the other way with it. 18-12, Warriors on top. They can hold for 1 with 15 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Munson way outside. Newby is not closely guarding him, but now we're under 10. They got to go. 7 seconds. Munson peels left to right, now to Lyons. Lyon drives all the way in. Acrobatic shot would not go, but Lincoln Holmes will get the personal foul, and free throws coming with 1.3 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was an obvious foul. He rode him all the way in and pushed off at the end. I tell you, he is Isaac Lyon, was going to the bucket on that one. And with just over a second remaining, he can make it an 8-point lead if he gets them both down.
Very aggressive move. Actually got the ball up on the rim and had a chance for a 3-point play. It didn't go, but he does make free throw number 1.
Again, the junior averaging 5-6 points a ball game for the Snow Canyon Warriors. First points for him tonight.
Isaac Lyon gets 1 more to try to make the lead 8. That is no good. Rebound taken down by the Thunder, and that'll be your quarter. No shot attempt, but a good one for the Warriors. 19 points on the board, most of those by Lyman Simmons, and it's a 19-12 score on our 1-loss scoreboard back in 1 minute. Welcome back, Andy and Mike here at the Jungle. Welcome to the Jungle. 19-12 is our count. Snow Canyon with the first quarter lead. By the way, folks, again, if you're listening on the radio, you can watch the video of this game at the same time. Just go to warriornation.tv. We have several hundred listeners going right now. We'd love for you to be one of those as well. warriornation.tv. Snow Canyon starts with the ball. They get it into Big Simmons. He gets a shot up off the glass, won't go, gets his own rebound. Not even a jump hook, just a little one-hander is up to 9.
Lyman Simmons is a man among boys out there right now.
3 the other way, up and no good by Holmes. Rebound, a good board in traffic by Simmons. Snow Canyon 21, Desert Hills 12. Lyon on the angle right, gives it off to Morrison. They run a little weave to Childs. Childs gets it over, nice save by Munson near the sideline. Now he'll back things away. Man-to-man defense for the Warriors. Munson reloads a shot. The jumper is up and no good. Good box out by D. Hills. Landeck has it. Step back 3. Got it. Wow, he starts running back when he makes that one like he knows, and he was right.
Boy, they're just going down. I say it again. The kid is as cocky as any kid I've ever seen. But he's 4 out of 5 from three-point line in this one.
Step back three by Lyman Simmons. He's not cocky, but the kid can shoot. That is his fourth three-pointer.
Unbelievable game by that man.
Inside, reverse layup on a nice dish by Landick. He finds Vandermeid for two.
Yeah, nice job by Vandermeid. Used the rim as an extra man, got it up and in from the reverse side. Good game going on, 7-point lead for the Warriors.
24-17, Snow Canyon with the ball. Morrison looks out high, now he goes to Munson. Munson hasn't really got it going scoring yet. Now to Lyon, it's a 2-3 zone. Actually man-to-man, they switched to man-to-man on this possession. Lyon has it out to Landeck. Landeck is being pushed hard out there by Vandermeid. Munson not in the game. Long three, and how about that? Munson says, you know, I can shoot two, guys.
That was what, 28-foot shot? He was way beyond the 3 arc.
Well, he was closer to out of bounds than he was the three-point line. I know that.
Wow.
Catch it 2-3 the other way, and it's good. Holy smokes, Nate McMillan from deep.
Well, we got a good one going on. Everybody is knocking it down.
I feel like I could make one now, Mike.
Well, let's not go that far, Andy.
27-20 is our count. Snow Canyon with the lead. It's turned into a little bit of a shootout. Lions got it. Thought about the three. Good defense, though, by Lincoln Holmes. Now to Munson. Munson gets a screen from Simmons. Stop and pop. They leave him for 15. Bottom of the barrel, and it's 29-20.
Boy, I tell you, I like what's going on. These are good shots, Andy. Everybody's squaring up and looking good. Dropped it in.
Landeck in the corner. Three out of the corner by Lincoln Holmes is good. Holy smokes, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, nobody's missing him now. 1, 2,
20.
3, 4, 5, 6 threes by D. Hill.
29-23, long shot, no good by Simmons. He finally missed one. And a rebound to the Thunder. They go to Holmes in the lane. Holmes has to give it up. Out to Vandermeid. His three no good. Offensive rebound though, McMillan. McMillan to Peyton Holmes, 17-footer, no good. Long rebound taken down by his brother Lincoln Holmes. 29-23. They go in the post to Vandermeid. He backs down. The big fella Simmons steps up and under. Shot is blocked, but a personal foul called on Lyman Simmons.
That's his first personal foul. I think it's just the second team foul on the Snow Canyon Warriors this half. We have 4.5 minutes to go, and it's 29-23. You mentioned it at the beginning of this one. This could be a high-scoring game, and they're off and running, Andy.
High level in basketball too, Mike. Not just high scoring, but high level. I mean, some of these shots are tough. Deep ball, deep three-point. Munson had one from 25 plus. Landick has hit a couple from deep, like way deep.
Yeah.
Free throw, by the way, up and good by Vandermeid. Makes it a 5-point game. And he hits a pair, so it's a 4-point contest, 29-25. Can the Warriors keep it up, Mike? That's the big question. We know Desert Hills is going to keep scoring. Can the Warriors match? Couple of new guys into the game. Anderson Foreman is in for Snow Canyon. Simmons stays out there, so they're a little bit bigger lineup. Get it inside to Simmons. Simmons backs down Munson. Leaner in the lane, and he missed it a little too hard, and he was only 3-4 feet away. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, he made a nice move, got to the bucket. Ooh,
Landeck
nice.
tries a tough shot in traffic, no good. Pilatus on the glass.
Yeah, pull-up baseline jumper. I think he was a little bit behind the plane of the bucket that time.
Munson drives inside, gets it back out to Pilatus. Now to Simmons. Simmons one dribble and hands it off to Walker Morrison. Now to Munson. Munson backs away from his defender. They look inside, and an offensive foul as Anderson Foreman tries to get himself free. They had the mismatch as Landeck was on his back, but Landeck maybe flop a little, but
I
the
think
referee bought it.
But the referee did buy it. Coach Meacham was screaming. He says, hey, had him holding on from behind. But that's the way the ball bounces.
3:35 left first half. What a game, 29-25. Snow Canyon by 4. Great contest so far, a lot of big-time shots. Landeck.
I traveled.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with the call, Mike, and here's why. Munson hit that ball as he was going up. If he didn't hit the ball, it's a travel. But I think Munson touched that ball, and it should not have been a call, in my opinion.
Maybe. I don't know. He reached for it. I'm not so sure he hit it. I thought maybe he just lost the handle. But nonetheless, it's what the guy with the stripes has that makes the call.
Absolutely. Warriors with the ball and a 4-point lead. Munson out high. Gives it off to Morrison. Morrison says, I can shoot two, guys. Team Diato 3 for Morrison.
This is uncanny. Unbelievable stuff.
And a steal on the baseline on the pass off by Newby. Pilatus has it. Lead is 7 for the Warriors. Under 3 to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, good defense by Snow Canyon.
Another catch and shoot 3. And a dunk on the follow. Lyman Simmons saw that it was short. Came right back to him, and he throws it down.
That's where the announcer says, kids, if you see what he did, he followed his own missed shot. That was a great job by him.
9-point lead now. Munson tries to drive baseline. Gets the ball into the corner, and it's picked off by Snow Canyon. Another turnover. That's been the big story, I think, in the first half. Both teams are shooting well, but the Thunder are turning the ball over.
Kind of what happened against the Warriors in that first matchup between these two. They had a lot of turnovers.
34-25. Munson is trapped. He has to get rid of it. He gets it to Pilatus. Pilatus with a nice move. Gives it to Anderson Foreman. Back out to Pilatus. He drives in the lane. Spin move up and under and can't get it to go. Great move.
Oh.
$1 million move, 50-cent finish.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize how close he was to the basket that time.
Landick stop and pop 3. Left that one short. Morrison on the glass. So Landick has cooled down a bit. Simmons has cooled down a bit, although the high percentage dunk went down, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of hard not to get down when you're that big. Ooh, he thought about the 3.
And a holding foul. This time it's Landick that gets the personal. Referee comes running out to make sure cooler heads prevail, and Landick picks up his first foul.
Yeah, Landick's the kind of guy, I don't want to pick on him, but he's the kind of guy that can get into your head very, very easily. He's chatty, he's talky, he'll stand there, he'll talk to you, make things happen. That time apparently a little bit too aggressive for the officials' likes.
Warriors with a 9-point edge here late in quarter number 2. Anderson Foreman has it on a tough catch, and then he throws it away. Tried to get it to Simmons, but ball was easily stolen. By the way, Landick out of the game, at least momentarily. Holmes has it. Holmes to Newby. Newby being guarded by Pilatus. Back over to Holmes, and now they swing it right side to McMillan. McMillan skips it to the big fella, Keegan Munson. He tries a 3. That's no good. Pilatus on the glass. Warriors can go up double figures here. 1:15 to go in the half. Munson in the forecourt. Gives it to Simmons on the baseline. Backs his man down. Jump hook up. No good for Anderson Foreman. Rebound and a foul.
Boy, nice job by Anderson Foreman. Could see the ball was going to roll off the backside. Got in perfect position. Ripped it down. Then as he tried to go back up, he was hammered.
Again, thanks so much to the Luke Udy team. Shopping for insurance isn't as fun as watching your favorite team win until you save a ton of money on home, auto, and life. Call Luke Udy today at 435-251-9102. I didn't see the free throw. Mike, did he make it? It's not on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he missed. Anderson Foreman to the line.
Boy, it's a big round of applause. Excuse me, Andy.
Yeah, Simmons will sit down.
Simmons sits down, gets a breather.
We'll get some huge numbers from him. He's making a case for our Handel's Ice Cream Player of the Night in Region 9. Anderson Foreman does hit the back half, and so the lead is 10 right now for the Snow Canyon Warriors. This is the best I've seen them play in 2 weeks, Mike.
I agree. This is by far the best I've seen them play in any of the games that I've been able to see them. They are just knocking it out of the park.
1 minute to go in the half. 35-25, Snow Canyon on top, trying to fight their way into the upper echelon of Region 9. And a steal, pickoff, and a nice defensive play. Munson got a little lackadaisical, and the Warriors get the pickoff. Now they can hold if they want. 45 seconds, that's a long time to hold for one shot, Mike.
Coach told them to back it out, so let's see what they do. If they're going to hold for one, looks like that.
Yeah, running a little weave on the outside. Lyons holding on right now. He's being actually very loosely guarded by Lincoln Holmes. Now comes the defense, and they give it to Munson. Clock down to 29 seconds in the half. Warriors should go in the half in the locker room with a double-digit lead, whatever happens here, Mike. Lyon dribbles away from trouble. Now gets off to Munson, and we count it down to 16 seconds to go. Warriors are going to play for a last shot here in the second quarter. 11 seconds. Munson gets a screen from Childs. Gets it outside to Morrison. Morrison drives in the lane. Up and under move. Got it with 1 second to go. And the Thunder won't get a shot away, even though it went in from three-quarters court. Holmes hit the, 55-footer, but it didn't count.
Yeah, well after the buzzer went off. What a first half of basketball.
Walker Morrison with the acrobatic layup with a second and a half left gives Snow Canyon a 12-point lead. Warriors shocking the Thunder. I think I can say that. They're shocking the Thunder right now at the half. It's 37-25. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, 2-minute break. We'll be back with the Info West halftime report. Hey, welcome back. It's halftime for those of you on video watching the East Shells perform here at Snow Canyon High School, and those of you on radio only. Let me do two things. First of all, let me remind you, if you want to watch video of this game, it is online at warriornation.tv. warriornation.tv. You can pair our audio. It's right there for you with a video provided by Matt Hamlin here at Snow Canyon High School. warriornation.tv is the web address. If you're here on KDXU, thanks for listening in tonight. Are we not entertained, Mike McGarry, here at the half?
Am I ever entertained in this one? Okay, here's my little question. You can say a trick question. Who hit more threes in the first half? Was it the team leading or the team behind? 37-25.
Well, without looking, and I have not looked, I would say that it's pretty even, yeah?
Very close.
Maybe Desert Hills has more.
By 1, 6-5. Can you? Excuse me, 7-6. 7 threes. Mason Landeck has 4, and then 3 other guys got 1, and then Lyman Simmons has 4. 2 others got a deep 3 on this one. Just a little tip there.
By the way, for whatever reason, my Twitter feed had Trey Rockhill's buzzer beater from the other night up again.
Yeah, we've seen better than that.
Every time I see that, I'm like, wow. But, yeah, at the half, brought to you by InfoWest, the internet people at InfoWest. They provide the fastest internet in southern Utah. Check them out online at Infowest.com to sign up today. Again, the E-Shells out there doing their thing if you're with us on video. On audio, Mike, let's take a look at the Wilkinson stat line. We've been a little bit hard on Lyman Simmons in our broadcast lately, especially my color guy, Rustin Burnside. He kind of called out the sophomore after his 2-point game against Cedar. How about the response from 10th grader Lyman Simmons? Mike, in the first half, 4 3-pointers, 4 2-pointers, including 1 emphatic dunk. Lyman Simmons has 20 points at halftime right now. Wow.
I will say, and I mean, it's hard because I'm sitting here watching this, so I'm all a gaga here. It's probably one of the best sophomore performances in a half I think I have seen.
Maybe ever, yeah.
Ever, because of all that's gone on. You're talking about the big guy, the post position guy, who stepped out, started knocking him down from deep, and he got him down. He hit, 4 threes in the first half, but he didn't just do that. He got a cut, and he went in and played good post position. He's played good defense. He got a tremendous follow slam dunk. Again, I rank it right up there. One of the best sophomore performances I've seen.
So 24, Lyman Simmons. Let's see, other scores for Snow Canyon. Walker Morrison with that late layup. He has 5 points. He also has a three by Blake Munson. That accounts for their 6 3-pointers, 4 by Simmons, and then 1 each by Munson and Morrison. Let's see, 3 points in the game for Lincoln Pilatus. He's their 3 specialist. Hadn't really gotten any off. I think he shot 1.
Yeah.
He also shot another. He got fouled on, made all 3 free throws for his 3 points. 2 points for Brenton Childs, 1 point for Anderson Foreman, and 1 point also for Isaac Lyon. Mike, as we look at the team stats and the scoring for Snow Canyon, what jumps out besides the amazing Lyman Simmons in the first half?
I just love the entire team play, but I got to tell you, I love the defense. I really think the defense has made a big difference. I just saw some of the stats here. The Snow Canyon Warriors, Andy, 6 steals, 6 in the first half of this game, and that was huge. I think that Desert Hills was a little bit off in some of their passes early, but I tell you, part of that is because of the good defense that is going on by Snow Canyon. So I just like that the way they've been playing. They're hitting 50%. This is Snow Canyon, right? 50%. 60% on 3-point, 60% from 3-line, 50% overall. They're just absolutely burning up the nets. And as we said in the pregame, they really need a game like this. If they can continue this, and it's not by any means a win yet, because I'll tell you what, we have seen how the Thunder can come back. But this would be a huge, huge pickup for them.
Mason Landick on the other side of the ledger on our Wilkinson stat line. He has 4 3-pointers in the first half for 49 now on the season. For the state's leading scorer, he has 12 points. Not a lot of help. Nobody more than 4. Vandermeide has 4 points, 3 for Link Holmes, 3 for Nate McMillan, and 3 points for Reggie Newby. Mike, it is definitely worth noting that number 1, Justin Judkins hasn't scored because he hasn't played. And number 2, Keegan Munson, Mike, 11.5 points a game. He has not scored tonight.
You know what? I'll just say, he has been made to look ineffective tonight in the way the sophomores played. Last time he owned that big man matchup. This time the sophomore has got it going on. In fact, I think they pulled him out because of the sophomore was quicker than him in this game. He was getting around him. He was shooting from the outside, and things just were not going well. So, yeah, he has really been a little disappointment so far. Now, there's still a whole half of this game to go.
Got a couple of Hearst State's hardware updates for you here at halftime, Mike. Only first quarter score, Cedar-Dixie. Cedar leading Dixie 15-14 after 1. And a college score, it is Dixie State and Seattle doing battle over at Burns Arena. And it's the Red Hawks of Seattle with a 34-31 lead at intermission in that game. We're still, of course, interested in finding a Pineview Canyon View score and a Hurricane Crimson Cliff score. We'll work on those as the evening progresses, and we'll have a full wrap-up for you on the Region 9 wrap-up show at the conclusion of this one. Oh, I just did get a big run by Dixie in the second quarter. The Flyers lead Cedar at halftime 30-20.
Wow.
So they outscore Cedar 16-5 in the second quarter. It's that matchup zone, man. Those guys know how to play matchup zone over there at Dixie High School. It is 37-25 right now at the half here between Snow Canyon pulling the upset right now, mild upset over Desert Hills. Let's take a final 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for half number 2. Region 9 Wars here on KDXU. Welcome back. We're ready for half number 2. Seems like half times are shorter this year, doesn't it, Mike?
Seems that way.
I felt that all season long. I don't know if it's true, if they changed that, but it feels like half times are shorter this season.
Maybe we just move slower during the halftime so it goes by in a hurry. Oh, excuse me. I move slower. Okay.
Oh, me too. We're ready to go. Half number 2, 8 minutes on our Nets on Fire clock. as we start half number 2 with Snow Canyon with a 12-point lead. Remember, Desert Hills trailed by 10 in the third quarter to Crimson Cliffs, came back and forced a buzzer beater by Crimson to win it. But right now, Snow Canyon up by 12. They go into post to Munson, hasn't scored. Spin move on Simmons. Shot, fadeaway is a good one. And guess what they talked about at halftime, huh? Getting Munson involved.
Yeah, and that's a great job by him. He went down low, he sealed his man off, and it's a step back about a 12-footer.
Again, video for this game. If you want to watch it live, WarriorNation.tv. Long three by Munson is just right of the mark. Rebound taken down by the Desert Hills Thunder. 37-27. Again, they go inside. Right-handed shot over Morrison. Good looking play by Vandermeid.
Yeah, Vandermeid, good job. That's a quick 4-0 start, and now there is a foul on the attempted inbound pass, I believe.
Haven't been a lot of fouls in this game, Mike,
but they gave that Reggie Newby.
You call a personal on Reggie. Full court press now in effect for Desert Hills. Well, at least for a moment. Now it's off. They go left side to Lyman Simmons. Munson on his back. Man-to-man defense for Desert Hills. Dressed in black with gold trim. Snow Canyon, home whites with green trim. Ball nearly thrown away. Good save by Munson. Munson drives on on Holmes, and Holmes will get a foul. A little too much knee there.
Yeah, kind of an excuse me kind of thing. He stepped out, but he did push that knee out a little bit. He got that'll be his second personal and second team foul in the second half.
So Canyon with the ball. They go in the lane to Landick. Landick, a jump hook, in and out, no good. Ball tipped up, no good. Finally saved, and it's saved by the Warriors. Lions got it, tries a little 8-foot fader, and it's good.
That's a tough shot, it really is. You're counted up. Should I pass? Should I do what? Now they throw it away at the other end, but Lyon did a good job. His first bucket, he has 3 points.
Another turnover by Desert Hills. Did we get turnover numbers at halftime? I know there were a bunch for the Thunder.
6 steals.
They break the head. They go into Munson. Munson kicks it back outside the Lion. Lion kicks it around the corner. Pilatus wide open 3. In and out, no good. And a rebounding foul called on Preston Vandermeid. So Vandermeid picks up the personal.
Just got the word, 9 turnovers for Desert Hills, 4 for Snow Canyon in the first half.
5 extra possessions for the Warriors. Wow. Get the ball into Isaac Lyon. Landeck all over him, no foul called. Now a bump again, no foul called, and the ref lets him play. Lyon's like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, what do I got to do to get a foul whistled?
Now a screen, Pilatus throws backdoor to Lyon. Lyon can't get a shot away, he'll back out of trouble. Now to Walker Morrison on the angle left, top of the key and near the SC logo near half court is Blake Munson. Munson gives it off to Pilatus. Snow Canyon, Morrison thought about the 3, goes inside and said to Lyman Simmons, and shot won't go. A lot of contact. Refs are, I said, Mike, maybe letting him play a bit.
They swallowed their whistle on those.
Holmes 3 at the other end. That's no good. Rebound, Munson's got it. Nice box out. Goes out high to Landeck. Back to Holmes, wide open 3. Holmes, don't give him 2 in a row. He buries it.
Yeah, Holmes just a great job on that one. I look at the defender. The defender slipped, realized he left him wide open, and the look says it all. Yeah, he buried it.
It's a 7-point game now, 39-32. Walker Morrison peels left to right. Now gives it to Lyon. Lyon drives in the lane, slapped that, no harm, no foul called. Now to Pilatus. Pilatus back out high to Blake Munson. So Ken's got to keep the offense going. That's a big one in this one. Munson drives all the way in. Lefty layup over Munson is up and good.
Boy, I love that. Blake Munson with an incredible drive and bucket.
Quick drive the other way. Scoop shot by Landeck is up and good. And we start to pick the pace up once again. 7 points now for Blake Munson. Landeck now with 14.
Matching points here with 4:50 to go in the quarter.
41-34. Warriors on top. Trying to pull the upset tonight. They've got 2 more losses in region play. Over the top pass, Lyman Simmons. Shot can't get it to go. Tip it up. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Simmons has it again, and he is fouled. Landick not happy. I think he's going to get the foul, not Munson.
Yeah, he is going to get the foul. And I got to tell you, Andy, I'm surprised he didn't get the technical with it. He grabbed that ball and slammed it to the ground, but he caught it and made it look like he was dribbling it. So he gets mad, but he's a smart kid too.
Get the ball into Simmons. Simmons has it stolen away. Good defense without the look by Munson. In the forecourt, Holmes drives in the lane, lost it, but a reaching foul called on the Warriors And believe it or not, Mike, that'll be the first foul of the third quarter, almost 4 minutes in.
And that is on Lincoln Pilatus. Pilatus
yep.
gets his first personal also of the game. So it'll be out of bounds underneath the bucket.
Walker Morrison checks out of the game. In is Brenton Childs. He's a defensive specialist, doesn't score a ton. Landick has it about 10 feet from the basket. Up and under move, shot no good. Rebound to Simmons. Landick barking for a foul to the official. Now Lyon drives all the way in. Nice handoff to Childs, and Childs can't get the layup to go. Rebound fought for and taken out of there by Newby. Childs had a puppy and missed it.
Yeah.
Long lead pass to Holmes. Holmes fakes the three, drives in. Little runner up, no good. Rebound to Blake Munson.
Down the other end, he let the big guy kind of get in his mind. He thought he might block it. Well, he overshot the bucket.
Simmons thought about the three. Instead, he passes the ball off. Gives it to Lyon. Lyon had a three. Well, he didn't. It was pretty good defense. And they'll reset the offense. Munson near the interlinked SC at midcourt, Snow Canyon. Gives it off. Munson's got it now on the angle right as he gets it back. Looks across, ball tipped and nearly stolen by Newby. Good backhand by Reggie Newby to keep Simmons from getting it.
Dan, he's one of my blue-collar guys. I tell you, he can just do so much. Good job of just getting the arm into the passing lane. Knocked it away.
Vandermeid checks out. They lose a little height. They bring McMillan in. McMillan, a gritty player, though. As Snow Canyon has it side out. Munson out near midcourt, calling out directions a little bit. Now he hands the ball off to Childs. Childs to Pilatus. Pilatus lefty dribble, backdoor pass to Lyon. Lyon lost it, and he is fouled.
Yeah, that was an oops. I think he just lost his balance that time, he being Keegan Munson, and that's his first foul of the game.
That's good news for Desert Hills. Need their big guy out on the floor, but he does pick up his first foul is all. 41-34. The slowing has slowed down a bit, Mike, but not the intensity. Comes into Pilatus, catch and shoot three, got it! Woo! Team Diotto three for Lincoln Pilatus.
That is his first bucket of the game. He has 3 free throws and a triple.
Lead is back to 10. They try to go inside, and a reaching foul called on the entry pass. Holmes was trying to back down Blake Munson.
Yeah, Munson reaching from behind, and he picks up his first foul. Second team here in half number 2.
By the way, the two Munsons in this game are not related. Blake and Keegan. Stop and a little teardrop up and no good by Holmes. Munson on the rebound. That's Keegan Munson. And he steps on the baseline while he tries to make a move on Simmons.
Yeah, I thought, by the way, the emphatic mark by the official, they called him for an offensive foul. No, he just stepped out of bounds.
Little man press now by D Hills, down by 10, 44-34, 2:45 left in the quarter. Again, if you want to watch this game and not just listen, go to warriornation.tv. Pilatus, another catch and shoot three, looks good, and it is good, and the lead is 13.
Pilatus, back-to-back triples.
Three the other way, Landick got one to go. Oh boy, seems like every time Snow Canyon makes a big one, he matches.
You know, I was just gonna say, Landick, every time they shoot a three, he goes down and no one else touches it, but usually he makes it too.
Full or 30, they're going to say a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back. Welcome back, Snow Canyon High School. A chance for me to thank the Scott Gibson team at Intercap Lending for sponsoring our broadcast. You know, they don't mask their rates or fees. See how much the Scott Gibson team can save you today. Call or text 435-619-8080. That's 619-8080. Mike, Snow Canyon has been known for its defense, not its offense this year, but in this game, every shot that Desert Hills has made, they've made a bigger one, and they've made more of them so far. Warriors lead this game by a 47-37 count.
Yeah, they've had great scoring. There's no doubt about it, but I think they've had pretty doggone good defense, too. They have forced a lot of turnovers in this game.
Warriors now facing a full court press as Snow Canyon brings 3 into the forecourt. They break it. Into the corner is Lyon. Has a lot of time for a 3. Shot is up. No good. Oh, man, Simmons was there for an easy rebound, but it took a hard carom, and it goes to Desert Hills. Lincoln Holmes, the lefty shot out of the corner is up and good. New guy in the game. Oh, was that Peyton? No, that was
Chomp Jones.
Chomp Jones, his first playing time, and he hits a 3. How about that?
That's huge.
Coming in cold, and Chomp hits the triple. 47-40, now a 7-point game. 5-0 run right now for D Hills. Munson with the crossover in the lane, bump, no harm, no foul. Refs are really letting him go at it.
Yeah, he's
That
been
is Simmons.
bumped 3 times.
Simmons drives in and coming underneath and picking up the personal is Nate McMillan. Munson, pretty good D on that one, stayed in front of Simmons, but coming in underneath, McMillan swiped at it and got called for the personal foul, and I think 2 shots for Lyman.
Yeah, it's 2. Second personal on McMillan. That is foul number 5. Nope, number 6.
6, yeah.
Here in the half.
Lyman Simmons strokes it and got it. He has shot the ball well tonight.
That's his first point of the second half after 20 in the first half.
21 now for the guy with the bright green sneakers. You got Pilatus with the bright turquoise and then Simmons with the bright, almost fluorescent green sneakers.
Yep.
Everybody else's sneakers are pretty subdued except those 2 guys. Free throw, little short, but he gets the roll.
Got a little body action and a little lean with the hip there. Got it in.
9-point lead for the Warriors. Landek in the forecourt. It goes to McMillan, now left side to Chomp Jones. Chomp Jones to Landek. Landek stop and pop. Jump shot 3 is no good. And a rebound to Pilatus. Pilatus, a long lead pass to Childs. They had Simmons, didn't see him cutting down the lane. Pilatus crosses over, double team there, and a reaching foul called on Landek, and Landek waves almost, very close to getting a tee just now. I mean, that ref stopped and stared.
He did, absolutely. He was kind of reaching for the whistle. And again, I'm not sure, frankly, why he didn't give it to him. Not that I think he should have, but he certainly licked the point anyway.
Had there been one more word said, there would have been a tee. But
well, he waved his hand at the official like he was trying to override. You're no good. That's what they don't like.
So we're in 1-on-1 situation now. That's 17 fouls for D Hills. Lincoln Pilatus to the line, and free throw is good, and the lead is 10.
Pilatus, by the way, Andy, 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. That puts him in double figures for the night.
Landek will sit down a minute with just over a minute to go in the quarter. Landek will take a little bit of a break. We'll see him all 8 minutes, I'm sure, of the fourth quarter. One more coming for Pilatus, and that's in and out, no good, but a rebounding foul called on Brenton Childs.
Yeah, he was the only guy standing in there, maybe because he shoved the other guy down. By the way,
that might have something to do with it.
If you want to watch this, especially if you head to the fourth quarter, it is WarriorNation.tv. I understand, Andy, we've got about 300 people watching.
Long 3, Desert Hills, in and out, no good. Munson with another big rebound, the little guy. That's Blake Munson for D Hill, or for Snow Canyon, that got the board.
Under a minute to go here in the quarter. 10-point lead right now by the Warriors.
Munson drops it off for Brenton Childs, the senior. Childs being hounded tightly by McMillan. Looks for help, gets it to Pilatus. Snow Canyon looking maybe to hold for one. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. I think they're playing for one, Mike.
I think you're right. Now they've backed it out into the quarter as they stretch out the defense.
Get a chance to talk about Team D Auto. Team D won't be beat as they run this clock down. Now offering consignment, go see Jason and Parker at Team D Auto, 488 East St. George Boulevard, or go to teamdautosales.com. We're down to 23 seconds. Snow Canyon, again, still playing use the clock time. Nearly threw it away. Childs has it underneath. Now they throw it back out high. Good decision by Childs not to force that one with 13 seconds now. Munson gives it to Lyon. Lyon back to Munson on the sideline. Now into Lyman Simmons. Skip to Pilatus. Long 3 for Lincoln Pilatus off the glass. No good. Rebound D Hills. They'll try a 3 from half court. Just missed wide left. And we'll go to the fourth quarter on our Nets on Fire clock. They'll put 8 on the board. Our one-loss scoreboard has it 50-40. Snow Canyon by 10. Andy and Mike. Welcome back, Andy and Mike, live from Snow Canyon High School, where the Warriors, they were outscored in the quarter by 2, but they still lead 50-40. Mike, you got a sponsor you want to talk about?
Just want to thank once again the good folks at Intermountain Sports Medicine, our injury timeout folks. They have been with us for many, many years. We appreciate all of the good work that they do. DeJuan Shakespeare and where am I at here?
Desert Hills?
Desert Hills, but I can't find it. I know they got a good one. Sorry, couldn't see it right in front of me here.
Held ball, a turnover is going to turn into a turnover for Snow Canyon as a bad pass into Pilatus. He did manage to tie up the defender, but still it's a turnover. Jump balls today brought to you by Simply Wisdom Teeth. Crossover, 3, Landick, can't get it to go. A little bit hard, rebound to Blake Munson. And the Warriors with a 10-point lead have the ball. Munson goes all the way coast to coast. Now looking for help, goes outside to Isaac Lyon. Lyon with Landick on him. Great crossover, goes all the way in the lane, gets it back out to Pilatus, and he got happy feet. Great move, Mike. Little crossover, had Landick scrambling, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, I think he did a good job of getting around Landick, but then there was an even bigger guy right behind him.
Guy by the name of Keegan Munson. Yep.
And tried to stop and slid the foot.
7:25 left in the game. Lyman Simmons has sat, I think, about 30 seconds in this game. Otherwise, he's been out there the whole time. D. Hill's on the offense. Peyton Holmes gets a screen from Munson. Now looking for help. Gives it to Munson. Munson had a 3. Keegan Munson decides not to go with it. Now he sets a screen. Landick crosses him over. Kicks in the corner. Newby for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Pilatus. Snow Canyon be good to slow things down, and they do. 50-40. 6:55 left in this contest.
Yeah, you don't want to slow it down so you get out of sync, but I think you're right. You want to control it.
Munson with a little alley-oop, and it's not a dunk, but it is 2 points for Lyman Simmons.
I like that. Simmons was alone underneath. He put it up where only he could get it.
24 for him. Scoop shot, no good, and they're going to call a blocking foul as Landick goes all the way to the hoop, and Walker Morrison will pick up the personal.
Yeah,
Block charge calls brought to you by Sand Hollow Resort. Mike, they've got golf. They've got the new Rock Bowl music venue. You got to head out to the new Sand Hollow Resort.
Should have a lot of fun. That brought the entire team up off the bench for Snow Canyon. They thought it was a charge call. It went the other way.
Landick to the line. Free throw good. Mason Landick had 12 at half, 5 in the third quarter for 17, and now 1 here in the fourth for 18. Another free throw, and that is good as well.
Now he's only 3 away from his game average at 22.
Leads the state in 4A in scoring, does Mason Landick.
Wow.
Right now, his team trails by 10 to the Snow Canyon Warriors. Snow Canyon will work the offense. Isaac Lyon, outside Morrison, long 3, and he got it. Team the auto 3, Morrison was way outside.
You know, he's just feeling it. I mean, he went up confidently. That is his second triple, 8 points in the game.
Other end, Landick, not a 3, but a 17-footer makes it an 11-point game.
Again, after a shot, he won't let it out of his hands. He'll shoot it, but he hits it.
55-44, Munson drives all the way in, he's cut off. And they'll reset as they go outside to Link Pilatus. Lincoln keeping his pivot foot alive. Now he'll back away from trouble. Reggie Newby's on him. Newby's been pretty quiet tonight.
He has, yeah.
Now to Lyon. Lyon with the between the legs dribble. Now over to Morrison. Inside to Simmons. Ball is stolen away by Keegan Munson. A little bit of a soft pass. And Lyon thought he had it still the other way. Referee says no, that's a foul.
Yeah, that'll be the second foul, I think, on Isaac Lyon.
I think I got him for 3.
Is it 3? Yep,
Yeah,
you're right.
3
up
fouls
on the board.
on Lyon. One of them earlier you had given to Pilatus. They actually gave to Lyon. So the lead is 11 for the Warriors as we go to 5.5 minutes left. Landick with the catch, drives in, stop and pop, 17, too hard, no good. Rebound fought for, and going and getting it is Reggie Newby.
There you go. See, he will do something for you. Just wait.
Now to Landick. Landick crosses this guy over, throws it away, but it is saved by Newby out near midcourt, and a bumping foul called on Morrison. Walker didn't like it, but I think it's a good call, Mike.
Yeah, Morrison was very aggressive coming out. I think he got caught in no man's land. He was trying to get out, get position, and the guy kind of moved toward him, and he did bump him.
Dixie State on a 15-5 run. They're within 2 of Seattle in that D1 college basketball game tonight over at Burns Arena. We'll have that score and many more for you later. Long three by Reggie Newby is no good. Tipped down and then finally collected by Link Pilatus. Warriors by 11. Clock is their ally if they can get it to move. Right now it says 4:50.
That's a lot of time, Andy, in a game like this, even though it's 11-point lead.
By the way, we've reached our Holbrook Asphalt big score dessert already with 5 minutes left. And a holding foul called on Landick, and that is foul number 4 on Mason Landick, and he gets a stare down from the official. Kind of like to say another word, young fella, and you'll be sitting.
Well, that is his 3rd stare down, so he's got 4 fouls, 3 stare downs, and about 18 points. He's had a full game.
21 points I have him for, Mike, but timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second break. It's 55-44 with just under 5 minutes left on our one-loss scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. Boy, we got a good one going on. It's an 11-point lead for Snow Canyon. You say, wait a minute, a double-digit game. Why is it a good one? It's a good one because the team that's supposed to lose this game is winning this game. And, of course, Desert Hills fighting tooth and nail to try to get back into this thing. Good contest going, Mike.
And because Desert Hills has already hit 10 threes in this game. And
they're losing.
But they can hit and come back in a hurry.
Yeah, good point. Link Pilatus, 1-and-1 free throw. Got the kind roll, and Link, who had 3 at halftime, now has 11 in the contest.
And he's 5 for 5 from the charity stripe.
He did miss one, Mike. In the third quarter, he was 1 of 2 on
that's right.
Yeah.
5 out of 6. He has got 2 deep threes.
And he missed that one, too. So
way to go.
Sorry, we jinxed him. Warriors don't lead by 12. That matches their biggest lead tonight with 4:35 left. Peyton Holmes drives baseline, can't get a shot away. Now gives it to Munson. Munson, shot up, no good. Wanted to foul, maybe traveled too. Either way, ref says no call.
I think he was anticipating a collision, but the defense actually backed away from him.
Lyon drives in the lane. He is bumped, has to throw it out, and nice save out to Pilatus. 4:10 left.
Boy, good job, I think, that time by Lyon to keep that ball alive.
Munson has it. Newby is on him. Again, Landick playing with 4 fouls. He's bumping inside with Pilatus. They get it into Pilatus. No, Landick tips it away and gets a steal. Thunder on the run. Landick all the way, coast to coast. Shot up, no good. Foul called. A blocking foul once again on Walker Morrison.
Yeah, Walker Morrison, I think, and he's got great intentions. He's not getting, that was definitely a blocking foul. He did not get good position. But he also knew this. He knew that number 0 was going to the bucket.
Landick is so shifty and so quick, Mike. It's hard to take a charge from that guy as he hits a free throw. Mason Landick is 3 for 3 from the line. He has 5 3-pointers and 2 2-pointers.
Yeah, I think you're right. 22 points in the game right now.
Holmes and Newby will sit down for a minute as Chomp Jones back into the game and Lincoln Holmes. So Peyton Holmes sits down. Lincoln comes in. Little brother comes in for Big Bro. Free throw, back end is also good. He is 4 for 4 from the line. He has 23 in the game.
Nate McMullen now checks in, and he replaces Vandermeid.
Snow Canyon beats the press. Nope, they do not. The ball a little too far for Munson, and that's Keegan Munson picking it up on the defense.
That's huge turnover. You just can't give them up like that at that point of the ball.
3:40 left. Link Holmes for a 3 out of the corner. That's no good. Simmons on the glass, and Warriors can afford to slow it down with 3:30 left, and the lead still 10.
Wow.
Blake Munson gets it off to Isaac. Lyon with a lefty dribble, looking for help, gets it to Morrison. Morrison nearly has it stolen away, gives it to Pilatus. Pilatus guarded by McMillan. Pilatus drives all the way in, looking for a shot, can't get it away, goes back out high to Munson. Clock down to 3:10 left. And a bumping foul called on Chomp Jones.
Yeah, what I like that I've seen tonight, I think, well, quite a few things, but by Snow Canyon Andy, when they've been cornered or corralled down low, they don't panic. They turn and look, and they've had several throws back out over top to find somebody open outside.
By the way, Chomp Jones is a sophomore. So is Blake Munson, the guy he was guarding. So 2 10th graders banging heads on that one. Wholesale substitutions for Desert Hills as Vandermeide, Holmes, and Newby come back in to join Landek and Munson. That's the starting 5 for you.
Back in right now. Yep. They're going for it with 3:08 remaining in the game.
And I think it's starting 5 for Snow Canyon as well. Free throw missed, and I believe they're going to get Simmons with an over-the-back foul. So big miss by Blake Munson. There's your point guard who is very good at free throws, but he misses the front end and causes his big fella, his teammate, to pick up a personal foul. Will walk to the other end for a 1-and-1 for Keegan Munson.
That's the 8th team foul, so Keegan goes to the line with that true 1-and-1. 3:07 in the game, 10-point lead for the Warriors.
Very quiet night for Keegan Munson, and he misses the free throw. Simmons goes high above everybody for the rebound, so no harm on that one on the miss by Blake Munson. Now he's trapped in the backcourt. Long lead pass and an easy steal.
Yeah.
Not a good decision by Munson, the sophomore. Desert Hills down by 10. They need points in a hurry. Vandermeide to Landek. Landek drives baseline. Over. Simmons shot no good. Rebound. Newby shot no good. And another foul called on Walker Morrison, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah, Morrison is just so frustrated out there right now. And that's number 4 on Walker.
I think he thought it was 5. He started walking to the bench, but he actually only has 4, not 5. As Newby will go to the line. This is advantage. D. Hills gets some points with the clock stopped, but Newby can't get the free throw to go.
He has 1 bucket, 3 points tonight in the game.
One more coming for number 14. We've seen him light it up, Mike.
Absolutely.
I think he had, 6 threes in one game?
Yep.
But 1 in this one. One more for Reggie. Got the free throw. He has 4 points now, and the lead is 9 for the Warriors. 2:45 left.
Boy, Coach Allred is running his guys in and out. Offense, defense kind of a thing.
Warriors to inbound. Morrison looking, gets it to Munson finally. Munson with Landek playing with 4 fouls on him. Man-to-man, full court. Munson, nice crossover at midcourt. Gets the ball on the left side to Lyon. Lyon is double teamed. Gets the ball out there, and it's stolen away. Landek will be on the run all by himself, and he lays it in over the rim, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, all game long I said Snow Canyon has been making some very good choices. The last minute and a half, terrible choices. It is now a 7-point game.
Full timeout, 2:24 on the clock. The lead is 7 for the Warriors on our one-loss scoreboard. It's 56-49 back in 60. Welcome back. Snow Canyon holding on to a 12-point lead. No, it's down to 7. It was 12 just a moment ago. It's 56-49. Mike, Jazz win tonight, big over the Hornets. Made a franchise record 26 three-point shots for the Jazz tonight.
Well, that's all they shoot. They don't shoot anything else, do they?
Well, they didn't need to tonight, apparently.
Oh, my gosh. Go Jazz.
Jazz best record in the NBA. We're back to live action here at Snow Canyon High School. Warriors lead by 7. They break the press and then slow it down. Pilatus is fouled from behind, and obviously Coach Allred is saying, let's be ultra aggressive. If we get a foul, so what? So Link Pilatus will go to the line. Remember, Mike, he just missed a free throw. In fact, he's 2 of his last 4. He is 4 out of 7.
Yeah, he hit his first 3, and then he's gone every other one since that time.
5 out of 7. And he hit that one. Big make for Link Pilatus.
And both teams have 9 fouls. So next time,
Every foul, double bonus. Yep.
Double bonus the rest of the way.
That free throw makes it 57-49. One more for turquoise shoes, Mr. Lincoln Pilatus.
I kind of like his shoes. I like the color.
You match that with one of your ties or something, Mike?
Yeah, I think I got one.
Made both free throws, 58-49. Landeck in the forecourt. Holmes traveled with the basketball. Had the three, decided to fake the three and drive the lane. Got the happy feet. That's a turnover. And obviously he's mad as Coach Allred will bring defense in for offense once again.
He was wide open. I'm not saying he would have knocked down the three, but he's got a pretty good shot. But that was a pretty easy call by the official.
So Canyon gets the ball in. Oh, but before he could get all the way in bounds, Munson passed it to Morrison. He had not established in bounds, and that's a turnover.
Yeah, Munson, that was his fault on that one. He just got it, and he was thinking, I got to get it back to him really quick. Well, you got to wait till he gets in bounds. That'll help too.
So Desert Hills ball, Landeck with the catch. Good pressure defense by the Warriors, and a reaching foul called by Munson. Got him down low before he could go up with the ball, but that'll be free throws coming for Mason Landeck.
And it'll be 2 free throws because both teams now in the double bonus situation.
We will get you some scores from around the region in the Region 9 wrap-up show. Again, if you want to watch the ending of this game, go to warriornation.tv.
Wow.
He missed
Landeck missed.
He does not miss free throws very often.
Hit 4 in a row, missed that one.
He's 4 out of 5 now. 5 out of 6 as the back end goes.
Missed them both.
58-50, 2:05 to go. Here comes the defense for offense again as McMillan checks in along with Lincoln Holmes and Chomp Jones. So Canyon gets it into Munson. Munson looking around. Where's the help? Gets it to Pilatus. Pilatus into Simmons. Simmons doesn't have to shoot. They can just use clock.
Yeah, now
Walker
you gotta pull it out. I'm with you on that one. Use some clock.
Walker Morrison gets it to Childs. Now to Munson. Munson dribbles in, now back out. How long can D Hills go without fouling? Munson, they don't want to foul him. He's their best free throw shooter. He's double teamed, and Coach Meacham says, timeout. Let's stop and talk things over. Right before the ball was turned over, timeout, Snow Canyon. Full timeout. We'll take the 1-minute break. Again, go to warriornation.tv to watch the end of this one. It's 58-50 Warriors on our one-loss scoreboard. Hearst Days Hardware score update, 61-55, Dixie leading Cedar with about a minute and a half left in that contest. So looks like the Flyers are going to continue to hold on to first place in Region 9. Here, Snow Canyon trying to pull the upset, up by 8 with 1:40 on the clock. They get the ball into Simmons. Simmons is slapped at by Munson. Referee decides not to call a personal foul. He gives it up to Childs. Childs to Lyon. Lyon into Munson, or Simmons rather. Simmons is fouled by Munson. And 2 free throws coming for Snow Canyon. They elect Mike to aggressively go to the hole.
I was surprised. I am a little surprised, but then again, you got a guy like Munson who's had or not Munson, excuse me. Simmons, the big guy's had a whale of a night, although in the second half,
2 free
throws and a bucket, 4 points. But he's got 24 in the game.
And he hits that free throw.
That's huge, Andy. That is big. 1:29 to go. One more here makes it a double-digit lead.
59-50, 1:29 on the clock on our one-loss scoreboard. Simmons takes 3 dribbles, bends the knees, strokes it, and buries it. And it's a 10-point game. And now it's starting to look like the Warriors are going to get this thing done. Landeck pushes hard in the forecourt. drives all the way in, kicks in the corner. Peyton Holmes for three, no good. Tip up, no good. Simmons comes away with it, and an over-the-back foul called on Keegan Munson.
Yeah, I think he's thinking, wait a minute, I had a hold of the ball, and he did, but he went over the back to do that. So Keegan Munson gets his third personal, and it'll be two free throws coming up for the guy who just knocked down two. If they can continue to do this, Warriors are going to get this win.
1:19 on the clock. Big Lyman Simmons had 20 at the half. Pretty quiet second half, but free throws have been big for him. He's hit them all, and he got that one on the roll.
Sometimes Lady Luck's riding with you. He's had a couple of free throws. Didn't look the best, but somehow they found the hole.
And now he's 5 for 5 from the line.
Yep.
For the sophomore post player. And we have some blood or something. DeJuan Shakespeare, the trainer for Snow Canyon, goes running over to his kit.
Yeah, they must have done.
Maybe some either moisture, probably just moisture on the floor, I'm thinking.
Ah, that's what it is. Yep.
Kelly Holman, the official, will mop that up. Kelly, one of our fine officials here in Region 9.
Well, he's been around, I don't know, not as long as I have.
Well,
but quite a while.
the little fringe hair he has was black when he started doing games. There's a lot of gray now.
Yeah,
for
mine
Kelly.
was black when I started too.
That's right.
It hasn't been black for a long time. I walked into a game about 2 years ago, and Kelly Smith,
Yeah.
the BYU fame, jumped up and yelled, "Hey, you're gray, McGarry!" And everybody, of course, looked at me,
Simmons, with a long delay, does finally get the second free throw, and Snow Canyon now leads by 12. Landick will push it hard into the forecourt, and he is fouled, a silly foul by Childs.
Yeah, and Brent was kind of upset, but I was watching his coach Meacham says, back off. Don't do any more.
Yeah, double team. If Landick was going to shoot that, it would have been a very tough shot, or make him pass it. Either way, you don't want to give him points with the clock stop as Landick buries it.
You got to figure Landick will hit these after he missed one of the two last time.
Mason Landick in the fourth quarter, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 points now in the fourth quarter.
Isaac Lyon, checks back in the game for Snow Canyon.
27 in the game, now 20. Nope, no good as it bounces out. Simmons with the rebound, and a rebounding foul called.
Wow, that's another foul on Munson. That's 4 on Keegan. Keegan has had, quite honestly, a terrible night. 4 fouls and three fouls, and 2 points. When you have more fouls,
you know what? I had
points.
him for 4 as well, Mike. I'm not sure where the disconnect is.
Well, I got him 4 in the book, but they put 3 up.
We are not official.
That's right. And staying with it, Lyman Simmons.
He's only 7 for 7 from the line, Mike.
Making a great case for player of the game in this one.
One more coming, and that is good as well. The lead is now 13. All right. Landick in the forecourt. Gives it to Keegan Munson. He'll try a 3. That is not close. Rebound taken down by Vandermeid. And Simmons sends it into what used to be the visiting student section.
That got the few home court fans up. With under a minute to go, he slaps it out of bounds.
59 on the clock. Snow Canyon is going to improve to 7-4 in region play. And the Thunder will have lost their second game in a row as Landick hits a jumper.
Boy, Landick, just an off-balance side twist, got it to go in.
Lyon had a 3, said no, time is more valuable, and he gets fouled 1 second later.
Yeah, that's Zach Call who checked into the game.
Landick hit the bucket at the other end, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's up to 29 in the game. Lyon at the line is perfect. As it's back to a 12-point lead, 65-53. Isaac Lyon has just 4 points.
Yeah.
But he's been instrumental in handling the ball.
He's been really good, yeah.
And he leaves the second free throw short. Keegan Munson on the rebound. As the Thunder push it hard. Backdoor pass, though, is too far for Newby. And, well, it's all over with the shout now, Mike. 37 seconds left. Warriors 65-53. Pilatus, double team. He is trapped, and he gets the ball away. And Isaac Lyon has it. He's going to go all the way in, missed the shot, He is
Oh, come
fouled,
on.
no foul called. And Landek going the other way. Kicks it in the corner to Newby. 3 out of the corner, no good. Lyman Simmons on the glass, and he is fouled. 17 seconds left. Honestly, Mike, I know if hometown fans wanted to foul down there, it's okay because time kept running. You know, for Snow Canyon, they're like, yeah, we wanted to foul, but you know what? The clock's still going. Now we get fouled 10 seconds later, and this one's over.
It's over. Snow Canyon's going to pull off the home victory here tonight. Huge, huge win, no matter how you look at it. Thank you to Mr. Number 20, Lyman Simmons.
Vandermeid gets a foul. Simmons back to the line. I don't want him to miss at this point. He's made so many in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row in the fourth quarter, 9 in the game.
9 in the game, yeah.
And he can go a perfect 10 for 10 from the line if he makes this one.
And all his points but 1 bucket in the second half are from right there.
And he missed one.
Oh, way to go, Andy.
It's your fault, McGeary.
No. You were talking. It wasn't me.
In the forecourt, Vandermeid will try a 3. That's a brick off the glass. And Snow Canyon with the rebound. And coach says no fouls, no buckets. Says let's run it out.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. And Snow Canyon has dropped Desert Hills 66 to 53. A bit of a stunner here at the Jungle. Not only that Snow Canyon won, but that they won wire to wire convincingly. I think Desert Hills got within 5 maybe.
I think
in this
that's
game.
it. A tremendous game by Snow Canyon. We talked about it in the pregame. They had to have something special. I tell you what they got was a very special game from more than just one, but mostly that one.
Number 20, Lyman Simmons. There's no doubt who our dad's trucking player of the game
Wow.
is going to be. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Again, thanks for watching and or listening to our ball game tonight as Snow Canyon gets a 66-53 win. Johnson Pediatric postgame show is coming up in 2 minutes. Welcome back, Andy and Mike, courtside here at the Jungle. That's a gymnasium that Snow Canyon calls home, and the Warriors, well, they played like they own this building tonight. They win it 66-53 over Desert Hills. That'll shake up the standings. We'll talk about those in a minute, but Mike, let's talk about the emotional effect a game like this will have for a Snow Canyon team. They've had 2 marquee wins this year. They won at Dixie, and now they play Desert Hills. And not only did they win this game, they own this game throughout. Every big shot was matched. Desert Hills would match it. Snow Canyon come out down and hit one of their own.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the real key in this one is that they played strong in every facet. Yep, they made a few mistakes. There was about a 2-minute time in the fourth quarter where I thought they were panicking. They were making bad passes. But outside of that, I thought offensively, what can you say? I mean, Simmons was unbelievable, unstoppable too in the game tonight, also in double digits. And we'll give him all the figures. And then it was Lincoln Pilatus. But yeah, great. But defensively, they played incredible. They got a lot of steals, 6 in the first half alone. They just did everything right. And I think they finally, and of course he was pushing a little bit, but they got into the head of Landek, and he still ended up the night with 29 points. But it did make a difference. He was a little panicky himself. Every facet of the game, all the way through, beginning to end, Snow Canyon got control, held control.
Our postgame report tonight brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Cody Johnson and his staff make your kids feel right at home. See why so many are choosing Johnson Pediatrics. Call 628-0511, 628-0511, and ask for the new patient special with Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. I'm not going to say we've been hard on Lyman Simmons, but here's a kid who's been a star. He had his worst game, not only of this season, his worst game in his 2 seasons at varsity level against Cedar. He had 1 basket, a dunk, 2 points. It was in garbage time in the 4th quarter. Lyman Simmons was persona non grata against the Cedar Reds. Tonight, he was exactly the opposite. He was the sun everybody else with the planets rotating around or revolving around him. What a game for Lyman Simmons. He had 20 points at halftime. He ended up the game, made 9 out of 10 free throws. He had, 31 points. Is that right? Is that what you have, Mike?
Yeah, that's what I've got, 31.
31 points for Lyman Simmons after a 2-point game just a week ago against Cedar, Mike. How do you explain the difference?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what we saw tonight, great play, but we saw a guy who, in his mind, I think he visualized what he had to do. Now, it certainly helped when he stepped back in the first 2 threes, nothing but net. You could just see the confidence level going up. He ended up knocking down 4 threes in that first half on the way to 20 first half points. He only got 1 bucket in the second half, but what do we say? He got 9 out of 10 from the free throw line. Just did phenomenal, but he played, and that really picked up everything else. Then he became more aggressive defensively. He had a huge block late in the game. I mean, everything, he just seemed to be totally intensely into this game.
Lyman Simmons, a difference maker tonight. We know we're going to give him our Dad's Trucking Player of the Game for his 31-point effort. By the way, Dixie State going right down to it. 15 seconds left. Dixie State 75, Seattle U 73 in that contest. Pretty good one going over there at the Burns Arena. You want to catch the end of that? It's on our sister station, ESPN Radio. But we'd like you to stay here and talk about postgame here. Some maybe unsung heroes in the second half. Lincoln Pilatus had a great second half, Mike. He ended up with 2 threes, and he had 4 out of 6 from the line for 10 second half points.
Yeah, 10 of his 13 points were in that second half. He really got it going, and he did some good stuff in the first half. Didn't score, but sometimes scoring is not everything. He does so much else.
On the other side of the ledger in our Wilkinson stat line, 29 points to lead the way for Mason Landek. Mike, he made 4 threes before halftime. He had one early in the 3rd quarter. Didn't make another 3 the rest of the game. He had some pretty good looks. Well, I'm not going to say good luck. He had some looks, and all of his looks were tough in this game.
Yeah.
He just made a lot of them early and didn't late.
Yeah, he didn't. But, I may have gotten on him a little bit because he's just such a in-your-face kind of a guy. He stares down officials. He kind of taunts the other team. But all things told, the guy goes out and gets it done. I mean, you're knocking down. His team lost, but he was the only guy in double figures. He had 29. The next closest, 6.
And Mike, here's maybe the big number, maybe stat of the night. Landek had 12 points in the 4th quarter. The rest of his team had 1 point in the 4th quarter.
Good point.
He had 12 of their 13. He tried to carry the team on his back, didn't get a lot of help. Keegan Munson, a very subpar night. He ended up with 2 points. 0 for 1 from the line. He had a field goal in the 3rd quarter. That's it. And so the Thunder fall to 15-3 on the year, 7-3 in region play. Mike, before we talk about the victors tonight, let's talk about the Thunder. Lost 2 in a row. A buzzer beater at the hands of Crimson Cliffs and Trey Rockhill. And now tonight a double-digit loss to the Snow Canyon Warriors. Where do you go from here if you're Desert Hills? Do you start to worry a little bit?
Well, I think it's going to play with their minds. There's no doubt about it. But I think this game here tonight will hurt them more than the loss the other night because they're going, okay, we lost by a wild off-balance leaner shot from 3 at the buzzer. But in this game, we got outplayed, outscored, out-rebounded, out-whatevered in the entire ball game, and they beat us. So, I think it'll play at their psyche. Now, they can use that, obviously. This is what the coach's job is going to be. How do you take all that and turn it in again to get back to basics, get back to where you should be? And I think, all things being honest here, Keegan Munson won't have that bad of a game the rest of the year. I just don't think he will.
No, he won't. And by the way, a final from Dixie State, our Hershey's Hardware scoreboard. A nail-biter from Burns Arena, and the Dixie State Trailblazers beat the Seattle Redhawks 77-76. Dixie State holds on and gets a 1-point victory. We already know the Jazz have won tonight. They beat the Charlotte Hornets 138-121. Jazz, Mike, made 26 three-point shots in that game. That means 60, 78 of their points came from beyond the arc. Wow.
I read an article on them, and they said, what does the team do when they go from good to great? They shoot the basketball, folks, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
All right, we're in our Johnson Pediatric postgame show. Thanks to Johnson Pediatric Dentistry's stats tonight brought to you by Wilkinson's. Again, the leading scorers, 29 for Landeck, but Mike, not a single player from Desert Hills scored more than 6 except Mason Landeck. That was Vandermite. He had 6. Peyton Holmes, 3 points. Chom Jones, 3 points. 4 for Newby. 3 for Lincoln Holmes. 3 for Nate McMillan. And only 2 for Keegan Munson. They were without one of their starters, Justin Judkins, who maybe would have provided a little bit more of the inside game for them and hustle. But, you can't have one guy carry you to victory, not every night anyway. Wilkinson's stat line on the other side, we mentioned Lincoln Pilatus with 13-10 after halftime for the Snow Canyon Warriors. 4 points for Isaac Lyon, 8 points in the contest for Walker Morrison. He was the recipient of a couple of tough charge block foul calls, or Sand Hollow Resort block charge calls. 2 points in the contest for Brenton Childs. 1 free throw good for, Caleb Anderson Foreman.
Yep.
But, of course, the unquestioned star of the night, big number 20, Lyman Simmons. Yes, he made 4 three-pointers in the first half. And then, Mike, kind of as an encore, he's like, I can move in a few feet and make free throws. 9 out of 10, 90% from the line. He ends up with 31 points.
I think that's an incredible thing to say. The guy steps out, shoots deep, hits him, knocks him down, got a huge return stuff, for a slam. And then, well, what else can I do? Well, I can go to the free throw line. And he shot very confidently from the line. And even that one miss that he had kind of rimmed off to the side. But 31 points. It was his night, and he carried the team.
All right, let's hand out some awards. First of all, our AWP Playmaker Play of the Game. Mike, I know that we are giving Lyman Simmons our Player of the Game, but that follow slam of his was one of my favorite plays of the year. He shot a 3. He knew it was short, and he went right after the ball. It came right back to him, one step, and the two-handed flush. That's my nomination. Can you beat it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. The only other one is him also late in the game with about a minute and 15 left to go. He came out of nowhere and hammered the ball out of bounds on an attempted baseline shot.
Great block
I
shot.
thought it was a huge block because it kind of said, that's it. We're not even allow you to get a baseline J at this point. Either one I would be okay with.
Well, let's do them both.
All right.
Two AWP Playmaker plays by Lyman Simmons. One on defense with the block shot, one on offense with the follow slam as the Warriors get the kind of a clean sweep for Lyman Simmons, as he is clearly our player of the game. 31 points on the board for Simmons, 9 out of 10 from the line. I surmise he made about, what did he end up with, 5 threes or 4?
He had 4.
4 3-pointers. He was probably 4 out of 8 from deep.
He nearly scored 50% of the points for his team, 31 out of 66.
Snow Canyon wins this one 66-53. Simmons, our Dad's Trucking Player of the Game. Thank you so much to Dad's Trucking for for years now sponsoring our Player of the Game. here on high school broadcasts. Also our AWP playmaker, play of the game, Simmons with the block shot and the dunk. And then our Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert is in effect, Mike. Go to Holbrook Asphalt, go to Yogurtland tonight. The first 5 ounces of yogurt absolutely free on the house, courtesy of Holbrook Asphalt and their Big Score dessert. You gonna head over there right now, Mike? Oh, you live on this side of town, probably.
I'd have to go 5-10 miles farther to get it.
Yeah, you would. Well, I'll
Eat
tell you
one
what.
for me,
I'll go
would ya?
have 10 ounces for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
What a guy.
Again, Snow Canyon wins it. The final score is 65-53. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Region 9 wrap-up show. We'll give you all the finals from around the region. Congratulations, though, Mike, as the Warriors get it done in fine fashion by 13 points over Desert Hills. Final thought.
Just what a night. That's probably one of the best one-man performances I have seen in a long, long time. He did it everywhere. And just for his team, huge, huge win for the Warriors.
Again, it's a final. Snow Canyon wins it by 13. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Be back with the Region 9 wrap-up.